It's time to take a look at the results for the Great Backyard Bird Count for 2021 from the Ormond Beach Environmental Discovery Center and Halifax River Audubon, and more. We enjoyed watching the birds, even some of the more common ones that we see around, like what on earth is this guy doing? What is he eating in the wet, wet grass? But the counting's over. It ended Monday at midnight. So what happened? Well, here are the results from around the world. As you can see, the checklist greatly increased. The species number is significantly down, and the number of countries is down. There might be a lot of reasons for this, and it might take some time for some of the data to get in, so we may not have it all yet. Here's what happened in the United States. There were 209,800 plus checklists recorded. The total number of birds we don't have yet, but so far it's listed 653 species, which is pretty remarkable for the deep winter that most of North America is in right now. And those checklists were compiled in all 50 states and the District of Columbia. Full participation. In Volusia County, we had great participation too, with 308 checklists submitted, 162 species listed. And finally, what did I do? I went to Central Park on 2 days, and I came up with 49 species, and here's a story of what I did. And I'm starting my count this morning for the Great Backyard Bird Count. I plan to spend a couple of hours here in the park, kind of seeing what I can find. And already I found several birds. It's about 9:45 in the morning, and there's a Carolina wren calling behind us, and there's birds in the trees. So what I'm going to start doing, I have my phone, and I have my eBird loaded, and I'm going to start punching in some of the birds that I see and hear, both of them, here from the deck, to start my count for the day. Here's a Carolina wren singing, just as I thought, loud and proud. A female northern cardinal was sitting right next to the Carolina wren. Then there was this across the pond, a lot of birds I had to sort out. Sometimes on the pond the birds are easy, like these two American coots that are just out in the open and easy to see. This is a common gallinule. Take a look at those toes. A little blue heron could be seen from the deck over on one of the vegetation mats in the small pond. I moved from the deck of the EDC and down the trail to see what I could find in the woods. During the day I found several species. This is a woodpecker that's only here in the winter, a male yellow-bellied sapsucker. You can tell by his red chin that he's a male. And here's a female. She has a white chin that I found a little later in the day. Finding small birds presents problems like this blue-gray gnatcatcher. And here's a black and white warbler I was able to film as it climbed up and down the tree searching for insects. They're fun to watch. They make a really high-pitched sound. I took a picture of an orange crown warbler. Not very good, but I was pleased to get it. And sometimes the birds are easy to see and very easy on the eye, like this white ibis. Here's a red-shouldered hawk that I observed. I don't know, finding breakfast, I guess. Maybe a lizard, maybe a small anole. The other thing about taking a walk in the woods is that you notice some other things going on. And I have to tell you, it's spring in Florida, and I really enjoyed some of the wildflowers that were beginning to emerge. Now let's get down to brass tacks. As I mentioned before, my final results were 49 species and 420 observations over the 2 days. So it was a busy day. I've put together a little album of the species that I saw during the Great Backyard Bird Count. Now, these pictures weren't taken at that time. These are from my files. Some of them were, though. So enjoy, learn the birds, and go out and find them for yourself. I hope to see you out there. check out the website for the Great Backyard Bird Count to see all the results from all over the world. It really is quite interesting. Follow the Ormond Beach Environmental Discovery Center on Facebook for more information about our programs going forward and bird walks that are coming up this spring. And finally, check out Halifax River Audubon for our programs every month that are online and also for outings that we're holding. Again, hope to see you out there.